Classic. Let's make that anvil. Put sharpness 3 on the axe. Boom. And efficiency 4 on the pickaxe, which we're gonna name Gerald. Right, there's just spawners everywhere. And there's Lapis. Yes. We're getting enchants, but I now just really need to find this.
Hey guys, this is Jason Gaming. Thank you for watching today.
What was your sentence about that?
We're gonna play part 2. I know it's too early. I just want to do it a lot. So let's copy it. And do not mind the background noise. That's my mom's friend.
Be very careful. Very simple. Yes. 60, yes.
Okay, first step for the series.
Remember, I just told Natalia at the beginning, my internet's not working. So, we're trying to fix it. Don't worry, I've got it on the list. I will do it. Alright, my friends, ready for a new one? Everybody have their poetry ready. It's a quick poem for today. It's only got 4 questions on the back.
What's it called?
As you know, virtual is already going on because of COVID-19. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kill that skelly boy. Okay, first one, we're going to our house, so we're turn on. Boop, boop, beep, boop. And I know this is already still full netherite survival. You really can really die a lot. You can do hardcore with netherite on and not dying. I'm trying to make a farm, but I don't have no iron yet. And correction, if you say iron, it's iron. So we're gonna go strip mine.
We call that a stanza. Every stanza has a meaning, just like every paragraph has a meaning. And then that number on the side tells you how many lines.
I'm pretty sure we're ready to go in that cave. Let's go ahead and go into that cave. We know it's in the middle of the series.
Or if you go to 18, come down to 20, 19, 18 will be right there. They give you numbers, so when you are answering questions, you can put their picture. That's their whole purpose. Okay, as you know, we have 5 stanzas in the poem. Now we go look at rhyme. Rhyme is found at the end of every line. So my readers, down and down. So I'm going to underline those because that's the end of the line. They have to say sound. Down and down. Yes? Okay.
I got something for you or your daughter today.
And I'm going to let you know that this poem is in couplet form. Couplet means the first and second line rhyme, the third rhyme, so we do a lot of opposite here. So say the words treat and meat. They rhyme, but they don't rhyme with sound and noun. So we have to look at the next letter of the alphabet. So I've underlined my rhyming words. A is rhyme. B and B rhyme. What is the
Oh my gosh, wow, chicken.
But they don't rhyme with A or B. I have to so that's what we're going to take time doing here, because you have to find the rhyming pattern of a poem. If it has one, pretty much doesn't rhyme. Now this next group,
There's gonna be a lot of construction.
rain and
in this video. So let's go ahead and make all this instruction start.
So I'm going to underline those, and those get tagged the letter D. Because they rhyme together, but they don't rhyme with A, B, or C. Look at line 9 and 10. That's called a forced rhyme. Say the word hospitality and say the word city. Because they end with the T sound, they rhyme. So it looks like we're tagging those with the letter E. Do trees and skis rhyme? You hear the rhyme of it? So they get tagged with letter M. You only re-tag a letter if they make another sound. But nobody tags anybody in the poem. So in stanza 3, my lines are E, E, F, F. Okay, let's look at stanza 4. Underline verse, worse, dish, dish. Are the couple, are they wives together? Do they rhyme?
Well, I'll give you this.
Okay, so verse and worse, we can put a G there, and dish and fish, the letter H. Because you're identifying the rhyming scheme of the poem. But they don't rhyme with A, B, C, D, E, F. They have to have their own letter scheme. And then guys, we do the last stanzas together. Do you notice the rhymes at the end of the line? So we have like,
See, I can't have that.
yes, yeah.
Old timey
They
car.
don't rhyme with anybody. So we have I, and J, J. Okay? So that's what we do. This one is a rhyming poem.
Yeah, but I've done this code for
It is
years.
set up in 5 stanzas.
Well, just like me this morning.
There's a forgery over there. That's gonna give so much more. We're gonna go.
2 lines.
Guys, let's go to that forgery. It's gonna give us so much wood.
We have AA.
But we don't want to leave it at the go mining for the wood. You can mine on both of those four trees.
And then I get here, and then
It's gonna be sick, but it's gonna be.
oh, tomorrow morning.
Remember they asked us for similes, metaphors, imagery, poetry, for a purpose. We wanted to understand what their
What?
El
All
Colo.
right, you want to read stanza number 1.
What's color in Spanish?
Lord.
Okay, well, call wall.
I have 4 stanzas.
Where?
Who's me?
Hey,
What blue? What wall?
the blue like
All right,
Paint it blue.
the first 4 lines.
Blue can paint.
Number 1. Read that one.
I just painted them.
No, I want blue.
I don't have that much paint.
You just said that we could price it and see
Yes?
since we've got it done good and expensive.
Because I just painted it a year ago, Doug and I. 2 years ago.
I know, but that color gets dirty too fast. And blue, you can't really see it.
So you want to get rid of the green?
Yes. I don't even know why they painted it like that.
Oh, you want to get rid of the stupid white?
Let's read it again. Let's fix that.
And the green.
What about in the green?
Yeah, I want that whole room blue.
You sure you want that? It's gonna make that room small.
Pull their windows down. Rushing up
You know
and
that.
down the street, windows, and everyone is.
It's gonna look small, but it ain't gonna get any smaller.
You want it that dark or?
Yeah, I mean, when you have the lights on in here, it don't look bad. Look.
I just want to make sure before I go price it.
Number 1.
Well, the lights when they work.
When they work, yes.
The other problem I have with this is when they nick it all the time.
So rainstorm.
It bleeds
I
through.
see a rainstorm coming.
Do you want high dollar paint or do you want so-so paint?
So-so.
Okay.
We would get, if it works and all that, we
Because this is epoxy. This stuff I keep clean because we can, look at the hallways, we can just wipe it down. The other paint's not really that durable. And everything. I'll get your price for it. I know the color. Okay.
Again, do not mind the background noise. Do not mind the background noise. Okay?
They give an object
to me, when we were kids, it used to be kids.
Yes.
And, we do change it up every now and again, so we look like we're doing something good.
That's okay. That's okay, babe. Anybody else?
I think it'll work for us. I really do.
Okay.
So.
It's gonna take 2 coats because it's white behind it.
Holly, you want to read
Alright, I'll figure it out for you. Let me turn this one off. I can't figure it out.
Okay.
I tapped it. It was directly behind Protect Amenities. Here's my evidence. And we did
What?
yesterday. What page?
I know I have I still have it like organized and stuff, but like it's not
Can't help you. Listen then. Can't help you. Alright, mine. Read this. You're gonna help me. Read it with me, and then we're gonna figure out what does these stanzas say. So I'm on line 5. We race inside and slam our doors. The
Told you.
storm we cry is more than rain. It has become a hurricane.
I think I know what they're trying to say in Kansas.
What is stanza 2?
I think it might be
Yes, it's furious. Very good. Yes. It's a furious storm. And guys, we identified it for one, a rainstorm. But what are they calling it in stanza 2?
they're calling it warm.
No, what are they calling it, guys? What word? Stanza 2?
A thunderstorm.
Hurricane. So I would put that out next to my stanza space.
Yep.
I'm not interested in a rainstorm. I've now got to worry about a hurricane. Okay, remember the title. An unwelcome guest. Forgot to start with that. The reason I chose the poem also at this point is because it has a prefix. To be unwelcome means you're not invited. But to be a guest means you're invited. Look at that juxtaposition of meaning. If you're my guest, I've asked you to come with me. If you're unwelcome, you're not coming with me. So how can you have both? And that's where the poet wants you to figure it out. Okay, here we go. Look at the opening on line 9. Denied our hospitality. The guest tears through our fair city. It rips the branches off the trees and flings them in the street like keys.
It's a great job they did
And
when they
then
put it in
the
broken.
trees being
Let's see how these
split,
holes will be open. That's what
water
it's supposed to flush
keys,
better.
herb
It's not.
keys,
This thing screwed up too.
denied
they cut it when they put it in.
our hospitality. So when you are
I gotta go
hospitable,
service spot.
you're welcoming someone into your home. You're taking someone with you when you go to the movies, go out to eat at a restaurant. Asking somebody to sit with you together and play with you on the playground. But denied, so like we don't want you here. Then the guest tears through our city, rips the branches off the trees, flings them. You see the anger, like Sage identified. It's an angry storm.
First shot's down.
All right, guys, look at stanza 4. Its greenish clouds swirl and burst. Its manners are the very worst. It serves us rain, a watery dish. Streets are streams and cars are fish. That's a great metaphor. We've experienced our hurricanes. We've experienced our flooding. It's bad or bad.
Yeah, I told him I go. I called him. I told him, I said, you want the job? Yep. I said, well, you need to get on that anyway. Sure enough, I'm gonna see how far he's got. I gotta get him in here while Yolanda's working nights.
Okay. What I want you to see is give you the word. Thank you, Sage. I'm going to give you the word. And yes, the cousin would be a tornado. The guy, my stanza 4.
I have a ton of wood.
So now I'm saying he's
See, I said we're gonna have so much wood. We're not gonna... Okay, now let's travel back home. How many saplings? 8. Dang, this enough to go 2 of those trees.
Got very creative with the use of language.
stack of wood in there. Well, that 46 wood we got. To smelt up with some regular planks, so then we can get see. So then we can get something a little bit better. So we get charcoal. I use yeah. Double.
Okay, I sent you that. Okay. Number one, guys, how can you tell that an unwelcome guest is poetry? How do you know that? It's not a biography. It's not information. It's not a media video clip. How do you know this is a poem? A, it includes dialogue. B, it is divided into stanzas. C, it has characters and a plot. D, it tells about important events in the author's life. Please chat with me.
I think because I've eaten it.
Got it, Aria. Got it, Josiah. Got it, Gabriella.
Not in a row, but consecutive.
Gotta pick one. Pick two choices.
Saucy yesterday. It was real saucy. What's going on in the bus?
Good, Ayana.
I had the exactly what I had last time.
You gotta pick one.
I get scared because I'm like, what if I have like, it's not so bad when you're by yourself, right?
That looks like a freaking Christmas tree.
And
Mom! I was building my house in Minecraft, right? That looks like a Christmas tree. I don't know why that grew like that.
Use your lotion.
my whiteboard real quick. Because this is
Put
where
your
I
lotion around.
Eddie makes stuff. Okay. So let me get over here. I know you can see spelling. I will run it.
This is gonna be a
past
long
the spelling
list.
page. Okay, guys. If you pick A, okay, dialogue. Look at what I typed. I don't see any quotation marks in that genre.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And do you see the two, they look like two commas in the sky? Those are quotation marks. And it's always going to say somebody is talking. So there's no conversation back and forth. So it can't be A. C, there are no characters. All we know is about what we call the guest. And yes, there are people. But it's not a fairy tale. When you do character and plot, I want you to think fiction. It's not a fairy tale. It's not a folk tale. It's
What
not
do you think the genre
a
should be called? Screen Devil.
it doesn't follow the format of a poem. And then D,
Or what
something
details
to
you
do
should
with
do.
an author's life. Some of you said D, okay? This is not about an author's life. So B is correct. All right,
I picked D. I got it wrong.
Number two is think of it like a foursquare. What does that word screen mean as it used in line 6? So I would go back to line 6. See, here's my 6. The angry guest screams and roars. All right, I need another word for shriek. So you're already dinging in. Let me get to my stat board. Yay. Let's see. Okay, got it. Josiah, Yana, Gabriella, Pixie, Aria. Let me answer this real quick from his podcast. Hold on, guys. So sorry. She needs a response. Who's the other person? We have a... Okay. J. If you got J, you are correct. To shriek is to scream and roar. So it's not laugh, ask, or sing. All right, my group, look at number 3. How do the residents of the city react to the guest? So when you live in the city, you're in the city of Victoria. Let's pretend this is Hurricane Harvey. You're the resident. How are you reacting when that guest, which is the hurricane, arrives? See which one you like. Chat for me. A, they fight against it. B, they welcome it. C, they run from it. Or D, they ask it to return. Now, the thing is, we have to go by what's in the poem, not how we react. So hold on real quick. It's going to be... Okay. Jude, mic off. I just want y'all to chat, though. I don't want to hear the talk. Chat with me. Oh, that one is. Hold on. Don't do that. Oh, it's going to be one probably that, yeah.
Ain't got my food underneath it.
Yep, that's going to have to be it. It's going to be a weird answer. Ayana, you got it. The only one so far. It's not answer, Jude. I don't want to hear you. I want chat.
Now we can clean it out.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to mic off. Then you just have to wait. Every device should be able to chat.
Miss Katie said every device should be able to chat.
Ayana getting it? Okay, look at number 3. The correct answer is B. And let me explain
She
why.
said that, and I told her I can't chat.
Okay, I got that answer to Miss Puppet. They're not fighting against it. Okay, the only thing they do is they usually pull their windows down. But that's it. Okay?
God, do they got it together?
But that's it.
Not too
And then
bad.
the hurricane gets to take over. Okay? So they're not fighting against
Oh,
it.
did I tell y'all that I made a shirt for the teacher of the year?
Now, C, they should be running from it, but they
Which I'm
don't.
leaving at Vickers today.
They've shut their windows, they
I
slammed
told her, I
the
said, I picked
doors.
up the white kids from
They are
Vickers.
there. Okay? They're there after putting out every light, keeping us
Who's our
awake
first
all
year teacher?
night.
She got
The
teachers.
storms apart, leaving us to clean them out. So it can't be C. This is an answer where you have to delete
She would be a good
because the answer is not there. They did not fight against it. They did not run from it, and they're not asking it to return. So B is the better choice. They welcome it, and that's a weird thing because the title kind of lies to you when it's called an unwelcome guest. So there's nothing else they can do but let it run its course. So that one is a tricky. That's a tricky one. All right, my readers, one more. And I know you're going to get this one. Look at number 4. Why does the poet compare cars to fish? Stat for me. F, to show that the cars are in water. G, to show that the cars are
Had
blue.
to make a shovel for the
H,
first
to
time, but the
explain
shit's
how cars
crazy.
can ride on water. Or J, to explain why the cars are full of fish.
Secretary just almost got touched.
All right, Pixie, you got it? Aria got it. Sage got it. Gabby got it.
I cannot chat, so I cannot do it.
You need to tell her. And don't
Madeline
just
got it.
I told her!
Look carefully at the choices. Some of y'all are
I've told her
choosing
before.
choice, and
Stop
that's not
yelling.
the answer.
Don't you hear Dion on the phone?
Yes.
All right, my readers, take a look at number 4. In the poem, can I ask, in the poem,
But I don't want to interrupt her when she's done talking.
It doesn't matter. You know
I told her.
if I look at it, it starts
I'm the only
with
kid that
a
has
watery
that.
dish. Streets are streams and
she
cars
can't
are
remember
fish.
everything. So you have to
Does
remind
it
her.
say that the cars are full of fish? It doesn't, guys. You can't pick J. You can't pick J. Does it tell you that the cars can ride on water? No. Does it tell you that the cars are blue?
I'm not going to ask her yet because I don't want to interrupt her.
So F is correct. You have to go sometime by process of elimination. So when Miss Kelly is answering a question, I go to something I know can't be the answer. They never told me the car was blue, and they never told me the car rides on the water. It literally says, and cars are fish. So guys, where do fish live? They're in water. That's why F is your better choice. So I like poems because they're a faster reading style.
Might make a dig underground and make a chest wound.
More of you. You gotta rhyme. You gotta break into stanza. You gotta figure out what is the idea and how does it associate with the whole poem. Okay? That's really good with that one. That one was fast. Did not give us another one for this week, so I'll pull up something we can do on capstone tomorrow. We did those really fast. Proud of you guys. Okay, so my group, the last thing, I want to do Sudoku. Let me go find my chapter book. I'm going to read that with you guys real quick. So tuck that away. Let me find my Sudoku. Alright, so in joining a novel together, okay, somebody else read. Okay, hold on real quick. Alright, So what I discovered we're going to finish up with this author, Eleanor Core. She actually wrote another book. So remember when Miss Kelly showed you the video on Friday? There were 2 bombs that were dropped. One was on Hiroshima, and the second one was on the island of Nagasaki. She wrote another book.
Right,
I
to
just
get it
found
to
this
get
in our
done.
closet today. I'm so excited. We have 2 closets at the end of our hallway.
Bye to there to get
This one
done.
is called Miyoko and the Fifth Treasure. So I've never read this one. So I'm excited to start that with Face to Face tomorrow. So to keep us going, I want to finish the story of Sudaku. Kenji.
Okay, well that's
Can we
melting.
talk about Kenji?
I will go and craft some more
Okay,
tools.
so the atom bomb disease is leukemia, and it's a blood cancer. And so,
Mama,
he
the
passed.
atom bomb thing is leukemia. It's a type of blood cancer.
Yesterday. I'll skim it real quick. It is, she's feeling good, but she feels bad. Her mom cooks her best meal. She gets the doll. Hold on real quick. Sorry, hold on.
Mom, Miss Dion's calling you. What?
Hold on real quick.
Oh, why do you say OMG? Oh, you're saying oh my god.
Do you want all those books off that shelf? And then the ones that's in the shelf. Yeah. Above the seat, no.
So she's trying to get better,
But not all of them.
but she's not. Okay,
That way
now
I'll
we're
tell
on the
her when
last
she
day.
comes in.
I'll do October 15th.
Near the end of July, it was a warm and sunny. Sudaku seemed to be getting better. Over half of the 1,000 frames. So something good is going to happen. And it did. Her appetite came back, and much of the pain went away. Dr. Numata was pleased with her progress and told Sudaku she could go home for a visit. That night, Sudaku was so excited she couldn't sleep. To keep the magic working, she made more frames. 621, 622. It was wonderful to be home with the family for Obon, the biggest holiday of the year. Obon was a special celebration for spirits of the dead who returned to visit those they had loved on Earth. Mrs. Sasaki and Mitsu had scrubbed and swept the house until it shone. Fresh flowers brightened the table. Sudaku's golden crane and Kishi doll were there too. The air was filled with smells of delicious holiday food. Dishes of bean cakes and rice balls had been placed on the altar shelf for the ghostly visitors. That night, Sudaku watched her mother put a lantern outside so that the spirits could find their way in the dark. She let out a happy sigh. Perhaps, just perhaps, she was home to stay. For several days, a steady stream of friends and relatives came to call on the Sasaki family. By the end of the week, Sadako, though, was pale and tired again. She could only sit quietly and watch the others.
You can sleep on your
Now,
grass.
Mr. Sasaki said, Obatron's
Wait.
spirit must be pleased to see how Lady Luck's granddaughter has become. How can you say that? Mrs. Sasaki cried. I would like to have our lively Sadako back. She dabbed at her eyes and hurried into the kitchen. I'm making everyone sad, Sadako thought. She wished she could suddenly turn into her old self. How happy her mother would be then. As if he knew what was in Sadaku's mind, her father said gruffly, There now, don't worry. After a good night's rest, you'll feel fine. But the next day, Sadaku had to return to the hospital. For the first time, she was glad to be alone in the quiet hospital room. Her parents sat beside the bed for a long time. Every now and then, Sadaku drifted off into a strange kind of half-sleep. When I die, she said dreamily, will you put my favorite bean cakes on the altar for my spirit? Mrs. Sasaki could not speak. She took her daughter's hand and held it tightly. Hush, Mrs. Sasaki said in a funny voice. That will not happen for many, many years. Don't give up now, Sadako-chan. You have to make only a few hundred more trains. Nurse Yasunaga gave Sadako medicine and helped her rest. Before her eyes closed, Sadako reached out to touch the golden crane. I will get there, she murmured to Tokichi doll, and someday I'll race like the wind. From then on, Dr. Numata gave Sadako blood transfusions or shots almost every day. I know it hurts, he said, but we must keep on trying. Sadako nodded. She never complained about the shots and an almost constant pain. A bigger pain was growing deep inside of her. It was the fear of dying. She had to fight it as well as the disease. The golden crane helped. It reminded Sadako that there was always hope. Mrs. Sasaki spent more and more time at the hospital. Every afternoon, Sadako listened for the familiar slap slap of her plastic slippers in the hall. All visitors had to put on yellow slippers at the door, but Mrs. Sasaki's made a special sound. Sadako's her mother's face so lined with worry. The leaves on the maple tree were turning rust and gold when the family came for one last visit. Ichi handed Sadako a big box wrapped in gold paper and tied with a red ribbon. Slowly, Sadako opened it. Inside was something her mother had always wanted for her, a silk kimono with cherry blossoms on it. Sadako felt hot tears blur her eyes. Why did you do it? She asked, touching the soft cloth. I'll never be able to wear it, and silk costs so much money. Sadako, her father said gently. Your mother stayed up late last night to finish sewing it. Try it on for her. With a great effort, Sadako lifted herself out of the bed. Mrs. Sasaki helped her put on the kimono and tie the sash. Sadako was glad her swollen legs did not show. Unsteadily, she limped across the room and sat in her chair by the window. Everyone agreed that she was like a princess in the kimono. At that moment, Shizuko came in. Dr. Numata had given her a visit for a short time. She stared at Sadako in surprise. You look better in that outfit than in our school clothes, she said. Everyone laughed, even Sadako. Then I'll wear it to classes every day when I'm well again, she joked. Mitsu and Ichi giggled at the idea. For a little while, it was almost like the good times they used to have at home. They played word games and sang Sadaki's favorite song. Meanwhile, she sat stiffly in the chair, trying not to show the pain it caused her. But it was worth it. When her parents left, they looked almost cheerful. Before she went to sleep, Sadako managed to fold only one paper crane. 644. It was the last one she ever made. And so you see she's putting on the kimono for her family. So everybody's there? All right, final chapter, my group. Racing with the wind. As Sadako grew weaker, she thought more about death. Would she live on a heavenly mountain? Did it hurt to die? Or was it like falling asleep? If I forget about it, Sadako thought, but it was like trying to stop the rain from falling. As soon as she concentrated on something else, death crept back into her mind. For the middle of October, Sadako lost track of days and
27 iron.
she was awake, she saw her mother.
27.
Don't cry, she begged.
That's too much.
Sadako wanted to say more, but her mouth and tongue wouldn't move. A tear slid down her cheek. She had brought her mother so much grief, and all Sadako could do now was make paper cranes and hope for the miracle. She fumbled with a piece of paper. Her fingers were too clumsy to fold it. I can't even make a crane, she said to herself. I've turned into a real turtle. Quickly, Sadako tried with all her strength to fold the paper before she was swept into darkness. It might have been minutes. It might have been hours. Later, Dr. Numata came in and felt Sadako's forehead. He gently took the paper out of her hands. She barely heard him say, you can make more birds tomorrow. Sadako gave a faint laugh. Tomorrow. Tomorrow seemed like a long circle where she would always be. Nothing could ever change that. Already lights were dancing behind her eyes. Sadako slid a thin, trembling hand over to touch the golden crane. Light was slipping away from her, but the crane made Sadako so stronger inside. She looked at her clock hanging from the ceiling. As she watched, the lights on the green made the birds rustle and sway. They seemed to be alive and flying out through the open window. How beautiful and free they were. Sadako sighed and closed her eyes. She never woke up. Now remember at the beginning, guys, we had a prologue. So this is the episode.
21st.
Why did I think yours was the 28th? Yours is the 31st, right? 30th. I thought you were 30th.
That's sad.
Oh. I'm good.
That's it.
Unfortunately, we have to work.
Mine's on a Sunday.
Mine's on a Friday. We partying hard.
Mama, they said in the story, at the end, she closed her eyes and never woke up.
What is that?
Sudaku-chan in the golden
You know what I like
crane?
about him? He can be playing that game, but he knows what's going on. Just like about the, what was he telling you? The
It's
cancer?
Leukemia.
Yes, that's what she had.
That's good. You multitask.
Not
Some
me.
people
When I'm
can't.
focused, I can't.
They can't be playing on that and listening to. He does good.
I can't. He trying to do that when I'm done. Jason, hold on. Trying to focus here. Sandwich bag. Oh, that's neat. A sandwich bag compost experiment. That's neat. See, we need all this educational stuff right here.
Yep.
Let me do this real quick. I can't print nothing. I forgot about that. I'm going to have to tell Jenny. We might have to look up why it won't let me print.
That's sad. See, I do listen when I'm doing that. See, totally.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What did I say?
Environmental projects.
Oh yeah.
We're going on a trip.
You have mandatory plans to go to the river. He said, what's Michelle?
Yeah, she showed us a picture. This might be a smelting building. I might do something to improve that. I make this a smelting building so I can do stuff like that. Look at that, it makes the dirt. Mama, Death scared Sudaku. That was her name. It scared her.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay,
At
I'm
the
gonna
entrance
finish
to
this.
Peace Park, people filed through the memorial building in silence.
No.
On the walls were photographs of the
Jason?
dead and dying in a ruined city. The atom bomb, the thunderbolt, had turned Hiroshima into a desert. Sadako didn't want to look at the frightening pictures. She held tight to Shizuko's hand and walked quickly through the building. Now that building is still there. It's still part of this park. But what a beautiful memorial. Doesn't this encapsulate more of who Sadako was and what she stood for? Just beautifully well done. I wanted to share that with y'all. Natalia, yes ma'am. Natalie, are you still there?
Is my mic working now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, where exactly is Hearst?
It is located in Peace Park in Paris.
Okay. Because I kind of want to look at it.
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to do some research. Now it looks like the book we're going to start tomorrow. Let me read this real quick.
So you said Peace Park?
Peace Park in Japan. Yeah, I like the dedication in the back of the book we're going to start reading tomorrow. This is about your author. Eleanor Corr's fascination with Japan began one Christmas when she received a book filled with illustrations of Japan and Japanese children. For years, Eleanor wanted to visit the country of Japan, and in 1949, she got her chance when she traveled over there as a journalist. Eleanor stayed in Japan for 3 years, including 1 year she spent living with a family on a farm, learning the Japanese language and absorbing their culture. The most difficult trip Eleanor had made while she was in Japan was to go to Hiroshima, where she was shocked by the devastation caused by the atom bomb. Eleanor was never able to forget what she saw there, and she hoped that future world leaders would avoid war at all costs. She decided to write about the
Well, that's the
bombing
end of
Japan in her
episode
book,
2.
Sadako and the
Bye,
Thousand Favorite
guys.
Cranes, and